Are you thinking about moving to Santa Clarita, California, and you have kids? Well, you definitely want to listen to this episode. I'm Tami Cicerello with the Cicerello team at RE/MAX of Santa Clarita. Okay, so first of all, you're thinking about moving here and you have kids. So one of the things that people really come here for is the schools. We have great schools. So what I would recommend is really looking into the area you want to be in and the schools that you want to concentrate on being in whenever you're starting to look at your home search. Also think about preschools. So if you have little ones and they are going to be going to preschools do fill up around here pretty quickly. So you want to make sure that you get on waiting lists for the preschools as well. Now, if you're going to need after school care, some of the schools offer after school care, but again, those do fill up too. So there are a lot of services out here that actually will pick your kids up and take them over to their daycare facilities for after school care. Okay, so your kids like sports. We in Santa Clarita here are very into our sports with our kids. There is AYSO, there is Little League, there is football with Warner Football. There is all kinds of different activities through the schools as well. There's dance classes, there's everything you can think of, wrestling. So are your kids into sports, or maybe you just want to get them into sports? You want to really look into the scheduling because a lot of these classes do fill up, and depending upon the season, depends upon what's going to be offered when. So you want to make sure that you're checking into those schedules. Also, some of them actually have tryouts. So you have to try out so they make sure they put kids in the same level of capabilities, age levels, that sort of thing. So make sure if you are moving here to Santa Clarita that you do check into that so that you make sure you don't miss out on an opportunity for your kids to be able to be involved in all these sports. It's a great way for them to make new friends, as well as, just be out there and be active, get out of the house, go do some things. So next, HOAs and aquatic centers. So the HOAs are such a great way to meet people in the neighborhood. So if you buy a house that is in an HOA, I do recommend get involved. Try to go to some of the meetings and go to some of the activities. Some of the HOAs even offer swim lessons or swim competitions, things of that nature. So you want to make sure you check into that. And if you don't have an association where you have a pool and everything, we do have 2 aquatic centers, one in Castaic and one in Canyon Country. So if you're looking to meet people and maybe get out of the heat, get away from the heat and get into a pool, those are good ways of meeting people, as well as for the kids to be able to get out there and play and get in the water. Okay, so you're moving to this new town and you have kids. So one of the things I recommend is be a tourist when you get here. So when you first move in and you're get all settled in, then go out and check out what we have to offer. Go to the concerts in the park, go to all the different hikes in the area, go check everything out and really see what you like and don't like and what your kids are going to be interested in doing, because those are things that our community does offer. But if you don't take advantage of it and you don't really investigate it, you just don't even know what you're missing. Okay, so hiking and biking. Hiking and biking is really popular around here. We have a lot of hiking trails. As you can see when you're in the area, there are mountains surrounding our entire area, which is why we are the Santa Clarita Valley, because we're surrounded by mountains. So you want to make sure you check out all the different hiking trails around here. There's a ton of them, and they're at all different levels. So if you have little ones, there's hikes that you can even take them on. And if you have teenagers, there's hikes for them as well. And there's hikes just for us as parents. So definitely check out the hikes in the area because it is awesome. And then bike trails. We have biking trails that go all through Santa Clarita, all the way from Valencia, all the way to the far end of Canyon Country. So there is over 60 miles of biking trails in Santa Clarita. So if you're into cycling, definitely there's actually groups that get together that are real serious bikers that actually go and bike for miles and miles and up hills and down hills and all kinds of stuff. And then there's also, especially in the summertime, they just do a bike ride where they meet up at one of the cycling places, and it's just a casual bike rides for families. You can bring the kids end up at a little restaurant and have dinner or snacks, and everybody goes home. So it's kind of fun. You get to meet people, and again, it's for all levels, families, kids, everyone can join that. As you probably know, we have Magic Mountain in Hurricane Harbor right in our backyard. So what a lot of people don't realize is season passes are very reasonably priced. So you can actually get a season pass and go to Magic Mountain, go to Hurricane Harbor anytime you want. So my daughter's older now, but when she was little, we used to just go over there and go through the little kiddie area there for 2 hours and then go home. That was our morning thing we would do, and then go home for nap time. But it's really convenient. They even have passes that include parking passes, so that you don't have to pay for parking or anything. So you can also get a combination pass that's for both Hurricane Harbor and Six Flags. And I believe that right now they are $225 for the year, which includes both, and $150 includes one. I'm not quite sure exactly the pricing because it changes all the time, but the last time I looked, that's what it was. So that's pretty reasonable flexible and you can go anytime you want throughout the year. So check into that too. It's a great thing to do when you have kids. It keeps them busy, it gives them something to do, and get you guys out and about doing something fun together. Okay, so the other thing we haven't mentioned yet is the city parks. So in the city of Santa Clarita, we have 35 city parks. Some of those parks have pools. Most of them have baseball diamonds. They have all kinds of activities at the parks. We have Central Park that also has hiking trails. They have actually a gardening area. They have basketball, baseball, soccer fields, everything you could think of there. And that is also what houses our concerts in the park in the summertime. So it's a great park to check out. In addition to the city parks, there are some county parks. And then there are also some parks that are within neighborhoods that are just neighborhood parks. So we have a lot of parks in the area. Now, if you also have a furry kid, we have dog parks. So there's quite a few dog parks. I think it's 6 that we're up to now. We have 6 dog parks throughout Santa Clarita. So I recommend checking that out as well. The kids will love it too because they can take their dog there and they can see all these other little dogs or big dogs and check them out. So it's a lot of fun for them too. Okay, so I think we've covered just about everything. I'm sure there's more that I've missed, but this gives you a really good idea of some things to check out with the kids, things to think about whenever you're moving here with your kids. So as I mentioned earlier, I am a real estate agent in Santa Clarita. So if you are thinking of moving to Santa Clarita, please give the Cicerello team a call at RE/MAX of Santa Clarita. We'd really love to help you out. If you have any questions or you just need things answered, even if you're not thinking about moving here for another year or two, we're here to answer all your questions. Feel free, either reach out and give us a call at this number below. And don't forget, make sure that you subscribe to our channel because we're always putting new information about the city of Santa Clarita and moving here to the Santa Clarita Valley. Have a great day.